When I was at Denny's, near the end of my tenure at Denny's, I came up with the Build Your Own Grand Slam. And it came from a conversation about if Grand Slam is the brand equity, what else is there? And so we tested, or we ideated and then concepted 30 different kind of Grand Slams: the meat Grand Slam, the carb Grand Slam, the Build Your Own Grand Slam. And Build Your Own, it seems obvious now, blew everything else away. And in doing the follow-up insights work with that, which was led by John Dillon, who's now their CMO, I learned so much about what's important to guests and how they approach a promotion and an offering, that we were able to sew into that concept and make it really successful. I think to this day, it's still the highest mixing promotion they've ever done.
At Wingstop, we ran mango habanero. We had limited time offers. A limited time offer means a product comes and a product leaves, right? It's there for a limited time. It is very normal in the restaurant industry and lots of industries. So we bring out mango habanero wings, the sauce. It does okay, like not great, but does okay. But then we take it away because it's a limited time offer. And you would have thought we like killed people's children. They were so upset. Then we thought, all right, well, let's bring it back. But how do you bring it back, right? They're yelling at us saying like, the man took it away, right? Like, and who's the man? The corporate man? I don't know what that means. Like, oh, they took it away. Okay, they're mad. How do we bring this back? So the idea came about actually in partnership with our agency to let them feel like they brought it back. We sent out a voting thing that said, vote if you want mango habanero to come back. We knew they were going to vote yes. When they voted yes, we asked for their physical address. We then packaged up packages that had no return address, nothing. It came in like a brown manila envelope. It had Viva El Manganero t-shirts, Viva El Manganero bandanas, stickers, and it said you were part of the Viva El Revolucion. And we shipped them to people's houses and we didn't say a thing. It didn't tell them like, you need to go on social media and do this, or you need to go out and buy wings, or nothing. It just told them you're part of the revolution, Viva El Manganero. They know they had voted for this. Social blew up. We didn't say anything. Social goes crazy with like 2,000% increase on our social of people being like, oh my gosh, look what I got in the mail. Viva, they're wearing the bandanas. They have the bandanas on their dogs. They're in the t-shirts. They have the stickers on their computers. And they were so psyched. They're like, who knows what's going on? Is this coming back? When's it coming back? We still didn't say anything. So we waited, and finally, we did a TV type commercial where it was like your TV was taken over, scrambled. And it was like the mass Viva El Manganero guy came and brought it back. And it did so great. And at no point from a corporate standpoint did we go, you guys spoke and we listened and look, it's back, right? They're the ones that told us the man took it away. Like, let's go completely anti-man right now. What we learned was it wasn't about us. It wasn't about making it like, look, we're the hero. It was by making it about them, making it about the customer. That's what won it over. That's what worked.
Slutty Vegan brand wedding. It was like the first wedding that we'd ever, done, as a brand. We did it in celebration of this really cool couple that we found and kind of fell in love with. And we did it on Valentine's Day. It's like when everything kind of unfolded and fans were able to follow along with their story. And what I love about it is the fact that it is very much around kind of the spirit of this brand, to do things that that really resonate with consumers, to find someone, a couple who had a really great and rich story and create something special for them. And in no way did we try to to use that without anything other than the best intentions in terms of being able to deliver that moment. But it was also very much branded, right? So it was in our restaurant. Everything had kind of a bit of a Slutty Vegan flair associated with it. Even their vowels kind of had things like our product names in them a little bit, right? Flower girls, through fries instead of flowers. All of those little brand touches along the way that made it, brand curated, but it was still very much around this couple and the celebration of love, which is in fact, the whole reason for the Valentine's holiday. So a really great example of how a brand can be a part of a moment, a part of an occasion, and do so in a way that feels authentic and furthers kind of the brand kind of love that exists.
It was the first time that we came together inside the wall, and not the very first time, but it was the first time at Papa John's we actually oiled what I'd call like the 360 machine. And we like forged the disciplines together that were all kind of humming in connectivity, but we partnered with our friends at Pepsi Frito-Lay. Pepsi's our official exclusive beverage partner at Papa John's. We partnered with them to launch a Doritos Cool Ranch Papadilla, which is our like Italian sandwich. A lot of what we did in that moment is we needed to try and get a new customer base talking about us with Gen Z. And so we went on a rampage, if you will, to go enlist kind of this army of Gen Z influencers or talent that speaks to the Gen Z audience really well. And we took on like 25 different influencers to permeate different facets of the web. They were showing up in gaming chats. They were taking to their TikToks. They were going on Instagram. It was in the middle of the NBA finals. And so we had the Knicks were playing in the Heat, and like two of the guys on the teams walked through their respective tunnels in a piece, you know, we like activated tunnel drip, as I like to say, in a piece of merch that we had kind of exclusively created for them. You know, it was like a holiday weekend. We flew aerial over the Santa Monica Pier and put our message in the sky. I just think it was such, and it was tough because when you look back, it's like, all right, well, like, it didn't necessarily get us as many papadillas in hands as we wanted to, but there were some good learnings here about the way that we found sparks of internal collaboration and engagement with that new demographic that's kind of the up and coming pizza lover, with the Gen Zers of the world. So that's when, you know, it still lives as a challenge, but I think there were a lot of things that we did to put the right marketing mix together that I think we would go back and decide, you know, how do we do what we did together as a team again? And kind of get some of that behavior down to really think holistically about all the places and spaces where we could be reaching our customer.